Hi, I'm Brandon Edge, President and CEO of Flagship Healthcare Properties. I'd like to welcome you today and invite you to come on a tour with us of some of the properties located in our private REIT. Flagship Healthcare Trust is comprised of more than 70 assets located in 10 states in the Southeast and Southern Mid-Atlantic. Our geography extends from the greater Washington, D.C. area down through Florida and west to the state of Arkansas and includes some of the most dynamic markets in the U.S. On behalf of the more than 80 professionals at Flagship, I invite you to take a tour with us and look at some of the properties located in Flagship Healthcare Trust. Flagship is a vertically integrated commercial real estate firm focused on the outpatient clinical healthcare sector. So by vertically integrated, I mean we do leasing, property management, maintenance, engineering, property accounting, asset management, ground-up development, acquisitions. If it involves a clinical outpatient medical building, Flagship's involved in it. We think the demographics, the trends, the strength of the economy in our part of the country is some of the most attractive in all the United States. Markets are local and real estate is local, so we want to have knowledge of those markets in which we invest and deliver services. We can get to all of our assets in a 2-hour flight from where we are in Charlotte. And we think it's a pretty attractive place to be, which is why people are continuing to move to the Southeast and Southern Mid-Atlantic.
It's often difficult to be able to access an asset class like this on an individual basis without taking on considerable risk and considerable challenges as far as the management of that property. So in order to invest in a portfolio of properties in outpatient clinical medical office and to do it partnered with a team like Flagship with the experience we have is really a fantastic opportunity.
The pro and why we have focused on being a private REIT is that we believe our assets more accurately are reflected in the value of our shares, not subject to the whims of the market. No matter what the economic cycle, healthcare is something that increasingly Americans demand to have access to. No matter which way the tide shifts with regard to politics, people love their healthcare and want to have access to it. And if you've got a medical condition, you can't put it off just because the economy is starting to take a downturn. So we like to say that the highs don't get so high in healthcare real estate investing, but the lows don't get so low either as with some other asset classes.
Not only are we working with individual investors, but with the physicians' practices and the healthcare systems, Flagship has created relationships, and that is really what it comes down to. What's really important to this team is those long-term relationships.
Healthcare is not a hobby for us. It is what we do day in and day out. We've got a team of 70 professionals, and they're experts in their field. We think that is a benefit not only to our tenants, the providers in the space, but also to our investors.